It's too bad that late night Melbourne has a very limited offer of food.
What if you started a business offering late night food?
Yeah, but trading during the late night in Melbourne can be very costly and the demand is uncertain.
Maybe we can enable space for existing eateries to start operating late at night.
Well, that sounds like it could be very costly and it will be very hard for businesses to trust us given we have no reputation.
How about we use a public space unused at night, such as Bourke Street?
That would be very difficult because it is possible that public spaces are owned and regulated by the city, which makes it hard for us to operate.
Well, we could partner with the City Council to be able to use the space and promote an environment that would feel more like the Queen Victoria night market. The subtraction tool allows us to analyze how the business would work without one of its main components. We thought that taking away alcohol could reduce some potential issues with RSA legislations, and it would be cheaper to operate. I mean, there are plenty of bars around CBD for visitors who would want some drinks. Our second idea was to remove music from the store themselves. If we have a lot of stalls, it can become quite noisy. We could potentially have live entertainers instead. It would be a more tolerable noise level. Our third idea plays on the Japanese concept of vending machines. We could remove all the food stalls and have a more futuristic approach with vending machines that serve meals. This would greatly reduce the operating costs and we wouldn't have to worry too much about demand. The market concept is nothing new, just the time that we operate it. By using Scamper, which improve existing products and services, we can differentiate our product from other markets. A substitute for the food stalls could be having food trucks instead. Admittedly, it would be pretty logistically challenging. We could combine with Queen Vic Market for the extra support and to get some more knowledge on operating procedures. Modifying the opening hours to Friday and Saturday, which are the most popular days of going out late, could ensure that we make the most of the demand. The different seasons could also impact the opening times. We could use the market in other locations, such as Federation Square, where Queen Vic Market is, or around Southern Cross. By eliminating some of the spots we're renting from the council, we got decreased costs and it would mitigate the cost of failure. Once the market has had its pilot night, we'll be able to see if there's an opportunity to increase the space. By reversing and doing the exact opposite of what we're thinking, we would have a morning to lunch market. This could capture the business lunches, students and even seniors during the day. We now have many different ideas that could work with the market concept. However, we had to choose something that fits our style and what we wanted to do. Otherwise, the business would quickly lose its passion. We took different ideas from all the tools to create the final product, but there's still a lot of planning needed. Our idea started to shape into a better business idea. From the mind map, we got three main groups of stakeholders that we need to take into consideration when building the solution. We have the suppliers, the partners, and sponsors. From the mind map, we got the base part of the idea that we then expanded through the other models. The reframing matrix helped focus on the different aspects of the issue by looking at the different perspectives. From the people perspective, we need to think about implications and benefits for local residents as well as the social fabric and tourists in Melbourne. Pessimist versus optimist challenged our conception and way of thinking. It led us to the conclusion that we should think about facilitating an environment for existing businesses where they could grow and learn instead of starting a new business of our own. The subtraction tool allowed us to see what happened when we took something out. We liked the idea of not having alcohol as it would save us some trouble with regulations. The other concepts weren't really in line with our visions, so we skipped them. Scamper looked at how to change the concept once again to find some creative solutions. The idea we liked best from this was the collaboration with Queen Victoria Market. It could be a massive help to use their expertise. Modifying the days we operate to Friday and Saturday would work better for us, and depending on season we would have to change a bit as well.